Welcome to DeFi Crypto today. Our topic today is gTrade, the decentralized trading platform on Polygon. I just discovered this a few hours ago. This is very interesting. There are lots of ways to make money with this project, and we're going to have an overview of the trading side, but I'm not going to actually perform trades there, although it's very sophisticated. It looks quite nice, but I haven't tried trading on it yet. What I'm going to go into more detail is the staking part, because we can earn some really nice juicy yields with relatively low risk, which is super nice. And they don't, this is the tokens that you're going to stake are not typical farm tokens, so there's not a lot of inflation on them. And what you earn is a very juicy share of the profits that the protocol is earning. So we're gonna have a look at that. I think it's very exciting. It's very interesting to me. Let's have a look at the trading part first. You'll see there are several advantages to using this platform. It's really nice. It's very nice. So as you can see, there's a lot of volume on this thing. So far, the all-time trading volume has been over $7 billion. And it's a relatively new protocol. It's not that old yet. You're going to see that in a moment. They say a superior trading experience. I believe it. I like the interface. It has some nice features. It works on Polygon, so the gas fees are super low. And I'm going to show you today how to optimize your Polygon for this platform, okay? It took me a little while to figure it out, but you need to change your RPC and you need to set up your gas at a certain level, and then it's super fast. If you don't do that, you just wait forever and nothing happens. So I'll show you a trick. Very important. Don't miss that. Now, also, what's good for traders is that you get median spot prices. They're not generated and they're not derivative prices. They're actual true prices. Okay, they've got their own system built with Chainlink to get the most accurate prices possible. So if you're an experienced trader, you're probably going to enjoy that. 0% funding rate, which is another good thing for active traders. 0% price impact, even better. So yeah, I believe it's you should be happy if you're an experienced trader. Okay, your trading experience should, as they say, be superior. Another thing I really like about this project, it's been audited up to the eyeballs. Okay, we're gonna have a quick look at the audits in a second, but they've been audited several times, which is nice. I like that. All right, so and they've got a bunch of social media right here. I'm gonna show you a couple of them. And so let's have a look at the audits first. So they've been audited by Certic. They got a really nice 90% security score, which is great. And as you can see this is the Gains Network audit, the token migration audit, the Gains Network version 5 audit, this is the NFT audit, Gains Farm integration, and so on. That is, this one is not finished though. And another Gains Network audit. And as you can see, most of the audits are super green. They had no major issues, no medium or critical issues, just a few minor issues, and most of them have been resolved or mitigated. Very nice. Very nice. I like that a lot. Now, how I discovered this thing is thanks to this guy here, DeFi Made Here. Follow him. Very smart guy. Has really nice tutorials explaining a bunch of useful stuff in DeFi and trading and so on. So follow him. Very interesting. So here he talks about the basics. So I'm not going to read the whole thing. It's a rather long thread. But it says here that Gains is the first decentralized leverage trading platform on Polygon, which allows for trade up to 150x leverage on crypto, 150x, folks, and up to 1000x on Forex. Very nice. So if you like to leverage, these guys give you leverage. You also have very nice stop loss features. So if you're starting to lose your shirt, you can put a stop loss on this platform. I really like that. And there's room for expansion. It's already pretty, there's a lot of crypto listed there, and quite a few Forex listed also. But there's room for extra stuff like commodities and so on. So, keep an eye on this. I think we can have a lot of fun trading there. What do we have here? Yeah, and because it's decentralized, no KYC, no brokers, no banks, and it's obviously a bit more tax friendly. So, and the trading fee is pretty low. They stand as low as 0.06% for market orders and opening and closing, 0.06 on limit orders, and 0.006 or 0.008 for Forex. Really low, okay? But still, despite that, this project mints money. It's very profitable. It generates a lot of income for stakers, and we're going to have a closer look at that. Crypto trading fees, as he says, are much lower than on most centralized exchanges he knows. Foreign exchange brokers might offer 0% fees, but they increase the spread, or raw spread accounts will offer you lower fees, but with almost 0% spread. So in this case, the spread is reduced, the fees are reduced. It's quite nice. They have a feature, he doesn't really like it, but you can reduce your trading fees. Let's say you're a big trader. You can reduce your trading fees if you stake some NFTs. They're not cheap. They start at, there's several levels of NFTs. The cheapest one is around 1 Ether. So if you're a big trader, it might be worth the trouble. And the maximum price I saw was, I think, 14 Ether for the gold or the diamond NFT. I'll show them to you in a minute. So you can reduce your trading fees up to 35%. So if you're a big trader, that might be useful. Okay. So anyway, you can check them out later. Oh yeah, it says it's important that to mention that there's no funding rate on the platform, unlike many other centralized exchanges. So you can keep your profitable position over a long period of time without worrying about decaying on your collateral. The platform is still developing, and only market and limit orders are available, no partial position closing, etc. But these features will be added in the near future. Also, there's a limit on the maximum earnings you can make. The maximum is set at 900% at the moment. That might be set higher later, but that's the current maximum. Okay, we're not going to deal with this stuff. Yeah, and here he talks about staking the GNS DAI LP. We're gonna do that step by step today, because I think for people that are looking for passive income, this is a very interesting alternative to traditional LP pools, because most traditional LP pools, you earn swap fees and you earn extra bonus rewards, which are usually extra tokens that keep on getting minted and minted and minted and minted. And the price of the farm token just takes a dive like this and ends up at zero. These guys don't do that. Very nice. They actually burn tokens. And they have a mechanism for burning tokens automatically. And what they give you instead are a share of the trading fees that they're earning. Okay? And the protocol is highly profitable. So you're getting a lot of cash out of this. Very nice. And I'll show it to you in detail. So basically what they say here, so how does the GNS differ from other altcoins? You wrote shitcoin there. When supplying LP, you're acting as a counterparty to the traders. As far as more people are losing their trade, the platform generates more income. And buyback, they buy back GNS from the market and burn it. So basically, it's a deflationary token. Present rate is -20%. As more people start trading, more income will be generated, more GNS will be burned. If more people are winning, then protocol mints GNS and sell it on the market and to pay back the traders. Okay, so you're making money when people lose money, I guess, which is cool in a way. And here he's showing that there was a lot of volume, and the number of traders is increasing quite a bit, and the trading fees and the net profit and loss of closed position is pretty healthy as well. So it says, so the statistics says that the protocol is making more and more revenue, so burning more and more GNS tokens. Supply is reducing, which might cause growth of the price. But what if the best traders of the world will come and start winning a lot of trades? Here we're coming back to the maximum profit of 900%. Maximum number of open position at a time is 3. Spread fees, maximum open interest position, every pair, and so on. So the casino always wins. Okay, so in a sense, if you are staking the LP pair, you can also just stake DAI and get a very healthy 20%. No impermanent loss here, folks, okay? It's 20%. So there's always a way to make money with this thing, okay? If you're just a plain old farmer like me and you like to farm your tokens and earn juicy rewards, this is a very exciting platform. 20% on pure DAI, and you get up to 120% on the LP pair. Okay, and it's a deflationary token. It's not a typical farm token that tends towards zero, because they keep on burning and burning and burning and burning tokens. Okay, as more people trade. Okay, so very interesting, very, very interesting. All right, so this is their Twitter page, Gains Network. Follow and turn on the notification. Now here they have a quick summary. So they've got over 40 cryptos available to trade at 150x. That's a lot of X's. And Forex up to 1,000x. Again, a ton of leverage here. Okay, it's the most liquidity efficient protocol around, they say. And they have a custom chain link DON. Okay, and that's why they claim to have very, very accurate prices. So if you're a trader and you want really accurate prices, check this out. You might be happy here. They've got a trading competition, so if you're an active trader, you could win a lot of money. Also, doing the contest, why not? All right, thing special here. No, that's just their trading stuff. See, look at the fees. They're earning a ton of fees. I like this kind of chart. This is a very successful project, okay? It's making more and more money. See, they started around November, and look at the growth of their revenues. Fantastic. I love looking at charts like these. So that's very, very positive, very, very bullish, okay? And it's still talking about the trading competition. Anyway, they have a Medium article explaining how to get set up. They explain how to get set up in MetaMask and so on, but I'm going to show you my special way, because I tried this the standard way and no, it's too freaking slow. I think the Polygon network is probably a little bit busy these days. So I'm using a special RPC. I'm going to show you in a minute. And I boosted the gas. And consider you're on Polygon. Even if you boost the gas, you're still paying pennies. Okay, so don't worry too much. Okay, if you use the setup, the settings I'm using, you should be cool. Okay, you're not gonna wait forever. I tested this thing and I was waiting and waiting and waiting like 30 minutes to get the transaction done. I said, the hell with that. So I optimized the setup, and now it takes a couple of seconds. It's not very long. And we're going to demonstrate that for you. All right, so in here to talk about how you can bridge funds over. I'm hoping you're familiar with that by now. If not, I'm putting the link to this tutorial in the description below, so you can have a look at it. And here they explain how to do your trades and so on. So I'm just going to read through these steps here. They're very clear, but we're not going to actually perform them. I'm going to show you the trading pages and where things are, but we're not going to actually perform a trade at the moment, okay? So at the time they wrote this, and they said they supported 36 cryptos and 10 Forex pairs, but I think it's much higher now. So we're going to check the actual trading desk today. So they say, select the pair you want to trade. So this is more or less what it looks like. We're going to have an actual look in a moment. And then select long or short. So obviously, when it's long, you win money when the price goes up. And when it's short, you win when the price goes down, right? We remember that, right? Then you select your leverage. So it multiplies the price moves. A 10x leverage means a 10% move, you win 100%. And you get liquidated in a minus 9% move, okay? So if you're long, you're going long, and Bitcoin goes down 9%, you're liquidated. All right? So keep that in mind, okay? And that's why they have a nice feature. It's a stop loss, so you can make sure you don't lose your shirt on this, okay? Because if you go 100x, here they're talking only about, a 10x leverage. Think about this. And they offer up to 150x for crypto and 1,000x on Forex. Now, obviously, Forex typically doesn't drop 10% in a day, okay? And that's why they give you such a huge leverage, okay? The trades are usually pretty small. The fluctuations are usually pretty small. But still, you got to be careful, right? It's easy to lose your shirt at this kind of leverage. Okay, select your stop loss. And that's what I was talking about. Closes the trade automatically past a loss threshold. Example, 20% P&L. If I like to be conservative, I like to put it around 10. Okay, I don't like to lose too much money. So because I'm often wrong when I trade. So especially if you're starting to trade, probably keep your stop loss as close as possible. Okay, like you don't want to lose too much. All right, so you can use no stop loss if you want, but your trade will be liquidated, lose the whole collateral if it reaches a 90% loss. Okay, so if you don't put stop loss, it's gonna liquidate you at 90%. All right, so it's better you put a stop loss. Don't lose too much money at a time. Select your take profit. Close the trade automatically past a profit threshold. For example, 20% P&L. Again, up to you. Are you happy with a profit of 20%? You want a profit of 50%? You can go up to 900%. Okay, don't be too greedy, but select something you're comfortable with. And it says here, an automatic take profit is set at 900% anyway because it is currently the maximum profit allowed on a trade on this protocol. And open the trade by clicking on the button at the bottom of the right panel. Now, remember this, you need tokens in your wallet. You cannot do anything on this protocol without DAI token. That's the currency to pay for your trades. And you also need it if you want to stake. All right, so make sure you got that. So this is more or less what it looks like. Here they show you the market long and confirm in MetaMask and all that good stuff. All right, and then it says how to manage your open trade and so on and so on. So I'll put the link to this tutorial, and if you want to try trading, you can do that. Now they also have a very interesting feature that I'm going to show you where you can learn how to trade, essentially. So you can do fake trades, okay, and not lose your shirt. So to gain experience on how to use the protocol. But first, this is what I promised you. So this is the special setup I created to help close trades faster. I think it's the general market right now. Okay, I don't think it's just this protocol. But I haven't been trading on Polygon for a while. It was super slow today. So I said, okay, got to do something. So I changed the typical RPC. All right, so I put Matic 2 because I've got the regular setup that's usually recommended, but it didn't work very well today. So I made a second one. And RPC URL that you want to try, and it really worked well for me today, was the rpc-mainnet.matic.quicknode.pro. It's a little bit long, but you use that, and it worked better than the regular RPC that they typically give us, okay, for Polygon. The rest is the same. So chain ID 137, currency Matic, and the same block explorer, polygonscan.com. The rest doesn't change. Just you might just want to change this if you find that your transaction is super slow. Further than this, when you do your transactions, when I perform the staking, I'll show you how to increase your gas just enough so that the transaction is a snap instead of waiting and waiting and waiting. Like I was waiting like 30 minutes for a transaction. It's way too much. I don't have that kind of patience. All right, so let's, that's the documentation. I did not want to show you that one just yet, but we're gonna have a look at the actual platform. So this is what it looks like. Make sure you connect your wallet first. Sometimes it asks for it and it works, sometimes it doesn't ask for it. Anyway, double check that, that you're connected. Once you're connected, you're cool. Now, right now, what you've got here is the, one of the most popular trading pair, BTC USD. So obviously, if you went long here, you probably made a lot of money. But as you can see, you have the choice between crypto and Forex, and you have a long list of, several of the favorite top crypto pairs here. Okay. So it's really cool. So there's a lot of stuff here. I didn't count them. I think there's about 40 of them. Now, if you look at Forex, you got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of them. So you got Australian dollar and USD, Euro and Swiss franc, Euro and British pound, Euro Japanese, Euro USD, British pound USD, New Zealand dollar USD, USD Canada, USD Swiss franc, and USD Japanese yen. Unfortunately, you can't trade the ruble here. If you went short on the ruble, you could have made a lot of money, but it's not available. Sorry. All right, so that's what it looks like. Now, obviously, as you can see here, depending on your order, you can go long or short, right there. And this is where you can set your leverage. Okay, so you can set your leverage up to 150x for crypto, and up to, and this is your collateral. So if we go here, hang on, let me see if it changes. What are we doing? We have to select market pair. Yeah, this is it. So here you can select your, let's say, Australian dollar and USD. And apparently it took a dive today. Wow. So see, the leverage now can go up to 1000x. So when you select a pair, the setup changes here. All right. Now, what you have to do, you make sure you have some DAI in your wallet first before you trade. Then you need to approve. And then after it's approved, then you can deposit money here as collateral, and you can do your trade. Now the stop loss feature is here, so you can set up for none, 10%. That would be my favorite. I don't like to lose too much money when I made a mistake. And you can take profit, like you can choose 25%, 50%, or whatever you want. Okay, that's it. Your open orders are going to show here, your open trades are here, and here you've got some statistics. Okay, daily volume, I think that might be for this pair. Anyway, and then you, if you want to join the contest, well, this is the leaderboard, and you can see the biggest active traders. It's really neat. All right, and here that's your personal trading report. Tells you where you're at and so on. And yeah, also if you got your NFT orders, if you have NFTs and you stake them, you get discounts on your trading fees, and you get a bunch of other benefits, which we're going to have a look at as well. Okay, now let's go back to the top. I want to show you this. So here you've got the practice platform, and what you have to do is you have to change your network and be on the test net. So you see here it says select Mumbai network. That's the Polygon test net. Okay, so you could play on this and, you know, play with fake money, essentially. Then you've got staking. So if you click on staking, it brings you to this page. Okay. Now I tested it earlier because I wanted to make sure it worked. And what I did is that you have choices. You can you got your DAI vault, where you can earn 20%. And if you look at this, it says last 7 days projected to a year, leverage trading fee of 18.45%, total APR of 18.45%. So APY compounded daily would bring you 20%. Okay, so the APR is 18.45%. Really nice. It beats inflation almost 3 times. Okay, so yeah, something to consider if you don't want impermanent loss and you want to stake stable coins. Okay, and this platform, as we saw, should be relatively safe, because they've been audited about 6-7 times. Okay, I mean, it doesn't mean that they don't have bugs and that no hacker can get in there, but it still gives me a better feeling that, you know, the code is probably solid. Okay, so that's the option for just taking a single stable coin. Very good rate. Now, what I did today is that I created the GNS DAI LP pool, because I wanted to have a chance of earning up to, you don't earn this 126% immediately. Okay, in my case, I staked a little bit, and my APR is set as 68.9%, which is really, really good anyway. But the way to increase the yield is if you bought some NFTs, you can approve them and stake them here, and that will boost your APR. And the maximum should be 126%, from my understanding. All right, so if we look at what the 26% is coming from, you got leverage trading fees of 79.8%. That's the profits that this thing is making. Okay. The quick reward, because you're on quick swap, so you're getting some rewards from quick swap as well, 1.2%. Quick swap fees of 0.8%. So total APR is 81.84%. And if you compound it, that gives you 126% APY. So you get an APR, but if you were to compound it, you could gain a little bit extra. Okay. So my APR is at 68.9%, and the maximum APR listed here is 81.84%. So I'm not that far off. And I'm going to show you, I find the NFTs a little bit expensive. But then again, if you're a big trader or big stakers, that might be profitable for you. Okay, so it depends on the size of your portfolio. I'm just testing with small amounts here. I don't need to buy those NFTs, a little bit out of my range. Okay. All right, so we're going to focus on this, and I'm going to perform all the steps to show you how to deposit money here. Also, we're going to have a look at, did I put it up there? I forgot to put it. I want to show you that the GNS token has been doing reasonably well. It's not going to the moon or anything, but it has not been tanking, which is a lot better than most farm tokens. Okay, so let's go on CoinGecko, and we're going to put the GNS token for Gains Network. So if we look at the price action, Okay, I don't know what happened there, but it just boosted up in the last few minutes. No idea what's going on there. Maybe they heard that I'm making a video. I don't know. Uh, so if we look at the last 7 days, so you see that the price maintains itself in a reasonably narrow range around $2, just a bit over $2. And if we go for 30 days, you see that 220 is around here. Okay, it didn't go very, very low and didn't go very, very high. It's about $1 range here and so on. So it's not bad. Okay, I don't see a pump and dump. I don't see the typical farm token problem that we see where it starts very high and then it takes a dive and it goes on to zero and stays down there. Okay. Now, if we take, it started in November, so if we take this one, so it started around $1, went up to about almost $5, almost $4, went down a bit, and now it's sitting around here, okay, in $2 something range. Much better, much better than most farm tokens, okay. I'll show you typical farm token. I'll show you cake. So we go to Pancake Swap. You'll see what I mean. The problem with most places where you have LP tokens, oh my God, it's really low. All right, right now it doesn't look so bad, but if we go to a year, or max even, okay, when it started, it went sky high up to $40, and then there was a market crash, went up a bit, and then it's been down since then. Okay, to my feeling, there's no end in sight to this downward trend. Why? The poor cake doesn't have a lot of utility. Even if you go on Pancake Swap and you want to perform, all kinds of transactions, like you want to buy NFTs on their own platform, they don't take the cake. You have to pay in BNB or something, which sucks. So you keep accumulating, very high APRs or APYs on cake, and you can't use it except that you have to sell it to get yourself some BNB or whatever other token, so that because it's not useful to buy anything. That's a problem. Now, on the other hand, on this platform, the way the system is made is that it's not going to mint an unlimited number of tokens, and it burns them. The more the project is profitable, the more it burns tokens, which is great. Okay, I like that those tokenomics. Okay, all right. So let's go back here. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to stake in the GNS DAI pool. So if we click on here, it brings us to Quick Swap at the Add Liquidity page. Now, before you can add liquidity, you need to buy yourself some GNS tokens. So make sure, first of all, that you have got DAI. And if you don't, well, use Quick Swap to swap it. So we're going to go on the swap page right now. And so I've got DAI already. And I'm interested in putting $100. Actually, what I'm going to do is I want to stake $100 worth of tokens, but because I have to create a pair, I'm going to put $50 worth of DAI and $50 worth of GNS. All right. So here I need to swap $50, and I need to change this for GNS right here. Now here's a nice feature. Hit the little plus button there, and you can add the GNS token to your wallet. Now, I already did it, so it's complaining, blah, blah, blah. But if you don't have it yet, just click on the plus here. So selecting that. And so the price is about $2.30, so I'm getting 21.6 GNS tokens for $50. So there you go. So we swap, we confirm the swap, MetaMask responds. And here I'm going to show you my settings. See, it says network is busy, gas prices are high, blah, blah, blah. So where it says advance, you hit edit here. And okay, I'm putting it pretty high at 33. Normally it's around 28, something like that. So I'm boosting it, okay? 33 so far gave me really good results today. Hopefully I don't need to set it up further. So we're gonna leave it at 33. But as you can see, it's a 0.07 Matic, and Matic is what, around $1 right now. So it's just a couple pennies, okay, that we're paying. It's not too expensive. So we confirm that. Transaction submitted, it's pending. You can watch on MetaMask. Okay, so typically it shouldn't take too long, hopefully. But now I'm recording, so of course it's gonna take forever. There we go. All right, so you see, it's not that bad. It took a few seconds, maybe 10, 15 seconds, if you set it at 33 and 33. So the two fields, just put 33, 33, and that worked really well. All right, and it didn't need much of my Matic. Okay, it's still 0.007. You know, it's very, very low. All right, so it's still good, and we have a little bit less DAI and a little bit more GNS. All right. Now what we need to do is pair them. And I previously, because I was testing it, I already added the pair. It says UniV2 because it's based on Uniswap and so on. Okay, essentially QuickSwap is a clone of, or a fork of Uniswap on the Polygon network. All right, so now we need to go back to the pool page. So we click on pool and it says add liquidity. All right, so I'm going to max on GNS. It's going to take the right amount of DAI. We supply. We confirm supply. And we go here. All right. Since I already set up 33, I don't need to set it up again because I saved that as the default. We confirm. And we close. And here it says it's done. All right. So I'm just waiting for this to go to the end. And then we go back to the protocol. And we should be able to stake. Now, the first time it says approve. So hit approve first, then approve in MetaMask, and then after that, you get a stake button. All right. So let's go back here. And already it sees the new LP tokens that I created, and I can stake them. You can change this amount if you want to stake less, but what's the point? All right, so we're gonna stake LPs, confirm in MetaMask, right here, and we're gonna check this. Let's see how long it takes. If we're lucky, it's gonna take about 10 seconds. And then we're gonna see that the values here are gonna change. At the earlier, I staked 18 LPs, so it's done here. There we go. It updated automatically. All right, my APR is still the same, but now my number of LP tokens staked is much higher. Okay. Now I don't have any boost because I didn't get any NFTs. You can stake up to 3 NFTs, I believe. And once I earn some GNS, they're gonna appear here. And I can also earn some D-Quick tokens over there. Okay, so they're going to appear down here. Now, once there's a sufficient amount here, I can harvest or I can unstake if I want to move my money somewhere else. But I can harvest the revenues and trade them, do whatever I want with them. All right. So let's have a look at the documentation about the NFTs for those that are big traders or big stakers. What's this page? Oh, here they explain their how their leverage trading works. Okay, I'm going to put that link in the description below. Since we're not performing trades right now, I don't need to go too much in detail today. about this. Maybe another time I'll make another video if you guys want. Let me know in the comments, okay? By the way, don't forget to like the video, eh? But if you want me to perform some trades because you're not sure how that's done and so on, I can do that next time if enough people ask for it. But the instructions are here and it's pretty easy, okay? They also have instructions on the DAI Vault and the GNS and DAI pool. They got some video tutorials. They got your Polygon MetaMask setup, and they got bridging and all kinds of stuff here. But what we're interested in are the NFTs. So they have some cool features here. Let me see if I can make this bigger. All right. Our NFTs are a set of 5 different types of NFTs that are the master keys to the entire ecosystem. They unlock exclusive benefits within the products of our ecosystem. These are reduced spread when trading. The spread is reduced by 15% on bronze, 20% silver, 25% gold, 30% platinum, and 35% diamond. That's good. Although diamond is pretty expensive. You just need to hold the NFT on your trading wallet for the reduction to take place. Here, if you're an advanced trader, you might want to get this. You could run a bot to get rewards from executing liquidations and limit orders. The instruction to set up and run the bots are here. I haven't looked at that, so I'm curious. Let's have a quick look. I'm not going to set up a bot, but so it brings you here. NFT bot for gTrade 6, bot that executes limit orders on gTrade, the decentralized trading platform Polygon. All right, so anyway, it's a little bit technical, but you've got a tutorial, explains everything you need to do. Make sure you're familiar with Unix and all that stuff before you play in there. Okay, you don't need to be a coder, but you need to understand your way around Unix and editing files and stuff like that. Okay, so check it out. Check it out. You could make a lot of bucks with this, and you can also, as we saw earlier, you can boost your LP rewards by staking up to 3 NFTs on the V5 pool. The boosts are 2% for bronze, 3% for silver, 5% for gold, 8% platinum, and 13% for diamond. So, and they say other use cases will be revealed as the ecosystem expands. So they don't have a ton of these NFTs, a maximum of 1,500 NFTs. So if you want them, get them. Okay, they're probably not going to last forever. And here it shows where you can buy them. So let's go to bronze, and then I'll show platinum. So I'm going to see the 2 extremes. What's the price? Okay, this is the lowest price. So bronze is 1 Ether. The good news is it's ETH on Polygon. So gas fee is super low. At least you save on the gas. Okay. But you have to stake a whole Polygon to get this. Okay, so as I said, this might be profitable for you if you are a big staker. Okay, if you're putting hundreds of thousands of dollars in there or more, you might want to consider buying these NFTs. For me, it's not. I don't have that much money I want to put on this protocol. And this one is at the, what's it, diamond level. So lowest price, 12 ETH, 12. That's a lot of money, But again, if you're a really big player, you might want to do this. You can buy this and reduce your spread, reduce your transaction fees, boost your earnings, a bunch of stuff, okay? So if you're a big trader, consider this. All right, what else we got? Yeah, they explain the NFTs here. We saw this. All right, yeah, join their Discord. It's super nice. They helped me earlier when I was having trouble. Very, very nice folks. So definitely join this. If you're having any issues or questions, they're happy to help. Yeah, and that's about it. All right. So if you like this kind of stuff, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell. Download the free book. All you have to do is put your name, your email address, hit the submit button, and you get a big fat button that says download the free book. And if you miss that button, don't worry. We're sending you an email with another big fat button that says download the free book. And if you don't want to download the free book, that's okay. You can go to Amazon, pay $5.99 to Jeff Bezos, and Jeff will send you $1. See ya.